And tonight, revealing new information about the mother who pushed her children out onto the busy 405 freeway.
Police have learned that she was heavy into astrology, and her social media accounts were full of doomsday messages as the eclipse approached.
And KCAL News reporter Tom Wade is live in Woodland Hills now. Tom, everyone wants to know who could do all of this and why are we getting closer to learning?
Yeah, absolutely, Pat. I think everyone wants to try to wrap their minds around how a mother could do the things that she did. All of this killing spree beginning here at this apartment complex at Woodland Hills and then ending on the 405. We may never know why this woman did what she did, but we are getting a better look into her mindset in the days and hours leading up to the crimes. Danielle Johnson, seen here for the first time since carrying out her horrific murderous rampage, tossing her baby and 9-year-old child onto the freeway, stabbing her boyfriend to death, and then killing herself in a crash. All of it happening in the early hours of Monday morning. Neighbors of the victims are still reeling.
To do what she did, the way that she did it, it's just awful.
Along with Johnson's photo, we're also getting our first look at her life on social media, which police say is a focus now of the investigation. On Friday, just 2 days before her killing spree, Johnson posted on X, "Wake up, wake up. The apocalypse is here. Everyone who has ears, listen. Your time to choose what you believe is now." On her website, Johnson described herself as an astrologer and an energy healer. Johnson appeared obsessed with the eclipse, posting about it multiple times, calling it the epitome of spiritual warfare and urging people to pick a side as the world is changing. She also reposted anti-Semitic images and anti-Semitic tropes about Jewish people owning Hollywood and promoting pedophilia.
We didn't realize how mentally unstable she was. A lot of anti-Semitic remarks, especially in Hollywood, calling Hollywood execs pedophiles.
Detectives are reviewing all of Johnson's posts, but right now they are not connecting the eclipse and her online rants about it to the murders.
I feel so bad, as I'm sure everyone does, for the infant and especially for the daughter that survived it.
Johnson's inexplicable rampage began early Monday morning here at her Woodland Hills apartment complex. Detectives say she got into an argument with her boyfriend, 29-year-old Jalen Allen Cheney, which ended with her stabbing him to death. She then took her 2 daughters, an 8-month-old baby and 9-year-old, rammed the gate in her garage and took off down the 405. She stopped her SUV in Culver City and pushed her baby daughter and 9-year-old out onto the freeway. The infant was hit and killed. The 9-year-old, who witnessed the horrific stabbing, survived with only minor injuries. Johnson kept driving. She ended up in Redondo Beach, where she slammed into a tree. Police say she was speeding at about 100 miles per hour during the impact, which they are investigating as a suicide.
Oh, it's horrible, horrible.
And that is pretty much the universal reaction to this awful story. There were no calls for service ever at this apartment building for the couple. The head of the homicide unit investigating this case is calling this one of the worst homicide investigations in LA history. Reporting live in Woodland Hills, I'm Tom Wade, KCAL News.